Morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Chris Loves Comics. I hope the day is finding you well. It's Friday, it's the weekend, and it's time to talk about some good comic books and some not so good comic books. This is my haul for the week. We'll go over these books, and I just want to say thank you very much to everyone who's subscribed to me. It really means a lot to me. I am grateful to each and every one of you, and with that out of the way, let's begin. So, the first book is The Riddler by Paul Dano, and the art is by Stefan Subic. I love the art in this book, but as much as I love Paul Dano as an actor in There Will Be Blood, and obviously as his role in The Riddler, this is book 3, and I think I'm going to step off it. It's not that it's a bad book, but I just don't know where it's going, and with comic books being the price that they are, I have to sort of conserve my funds to books that are more interesting to me. So I'm probably going to step off The Riddler. The next book is Stargirl by Jeff Johns, and the art is by Todd Knock. This is a book I really like. This is, excuse me, issue 4 of 6. It's a limited series. I hope they extend it more. I've loved Stargirl. The show is great too. I really enjoyed the show, and also I think this is one of Jeff Johns' second runs with Stargirl. He's done one with Stars and Stripes, and he's done another. There's a graphic novel with Stargirl in it, but I'm really enjoying this book. It's good Silver Age goodness, especially when they talk about Silver Age Flash, and without ruining it, the ending in this book is great. If you know the JSA, it's a really good ending. Next, sorry for the shake of the camera. Next up is Punchline, the Gotham Gang by Teenie Howard and her husband Blake Howard. Now, I don't usually like Teenie Howard's work. I don't like her Catwoman, and I don't like her Excalibur. I really pretty much don't like anything she's written up until now. This is really good. I can't recommend this enough. The ending for this story, this is the penultimate issue. This is issue 5 of 6. And this, I hope they go further. This is about a character I really didn't have any interest in. Punchline was from James Tynion's run, and I didn't really care about it, but my friend Dave was reading the book, and he says it's very good, and I usually trust his judgment too. So going in this with low expectations, I was completely blown away. There's Nightwing in here, and the ending of this book has a character that everyone knows. But I highly recommend Punchline, the Gotham Gang. If you haven't made it up to this point, I'm sure there'll be a trade out, so pick up the trade. It's really good. Next up, Detective Comics by Ram V. I really love this cover. This book is really good. At first, it was kind of a slow burn, and I think that's Ram V's style too. If you've ever read his Swamp Thing, and if his Carnage is pretty fast paced, although he's done with Carnage now, but it's really well done. I love Detective Comics, and I'm a huge Batman fan anyway. So the ending on this book is really interesting, and the backup story is about Mr. Freeze, and that's written by Cy Spurrier, who I like. I'm reading his book Damn Them All, which is very good. I highly recommend that book. But this is really well done. Detective Comics 1069. This is really well done. It's Batman fighting the Orgums, and there's an interesting character at the end of this issue, but without spoiling it, that was a really good book. Next up, Action Comics 1052. I really like this cover. Look at the family; they're all happy. Now, I did like this issue, but I don't know. I felt like, and I'm a huge Superman's my favorite character, as you all know. But I don't know. I felt like something was a little bit lacking. Maybe I need to reread it again. But PKJ is doing a fantastic job with the main story. I am liking Dan Jurgens' second story, and of course I did read Leah Williams' Power Girl story at the end. She really knows nothing about the character. I'm sorry. She's just terrible. I don't, and I'm sorry if I know everyone reads what they like to read, and some people like some authors and some people don't, but I just don't like Leah Williams. She's just, in my opinion, awful. But this was good. I'm gonna keep going with it. I have every issue. This is gonna be one of my books I'm never gonna get off because I'm just a huge Superman fan. But this was good. Maybe I need to reread it a third time, but I enjoyed it for the most part. Batman vs. Robin, number 5, the final issue of the Lazarus Pit saga with Batman and Robin, and they ended this off very well. Mark Waid and I think his name for the art is Mahmoud Azrar. The art was fantastic in this book, and they ended it off on a good note. This was a really well done story. Mark Waid has been really killing it as of late. His book World's Finest is my favorite book in my entire pull list. That includes DC, Marvel, Indies. If you haven't read World's Finest, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Batman and Superman fan. It's such a great story. But Batman vs. Robin ended off on a very good note, and I do like the cover on this one. And this book was a waste of $10. Shazam, Fear of the Gods. It was a one-shot. It's written by a few writers. This is Zachary Levi's. He's playing the role as Shazam in the upcoming movie, and he played Shazam in the previous movie, which I liked. I like Shazam as a hero, but his first time writing, I would give it a C. It was okay. But every other story in this book was just awful. It was nonsensical, no direction. The art was great on a lot of the stories, but it just, yeah, probably don't pick this up. Just save your money. But I do like the cover though, Jim Lee classic. But yeah, don't pick up Shazam. Rogue and Gambit by Stephanie Phillips. This book was great. I really enjoyed this story. Stephanie Phillips has done a lot of research, and you can definitely tell in this book. I had low expectations going in. I'm a fan of Stephanie Phillips. She's writing grim, which I like. She's writing a lot of good stories that I've enjoyed too. A Man Among Ye, if you like pirates, that's a good story as well. But she wrote this very well. She knows the characters. She knows the characters, and I was afraid that she was going to go too Cajun with Rogue and Gambit with the speech, but no, this was very well done. I highly recommend this. This is issue 1. It's a mini series, Rogue and Gambit. I hope this gets extended to a further to an ongoing, but this was good. I highly recommend it. Next up, Cosmic Ghost Rider, again by Stephanie Phillips. I love the cover of this one. This was an interesting start as well too. I highly recommend this book as well too. With this one, with Cosmic Ghost Rider, it's not with Johnny Blaze or Danny Ketch. It's with Frank Castle. If you really want some good Cosmic Ghost Rider story, read Thanos. Read Thanos' book by Donny Cates. It's I was completely blown away when you find out with, spoiler alert if you haven't read the book, when you find out that, I'll give you a few seconds to leave the room if you don't want to hear it, that Frank Castle was Ghost Rider and a herald of Thanos. That was pretty awesome to hear. But Cosmic Ghost Rider, I'm definitely going to keep going with that one. Ghost Rider, this is my favorite Marvel book at the moment too. I love Ben Percy's take on Ghost Rider. This is really well done. The end, I don't want to spoil the ending for you, but they find another pseudo Ghost Rider. But this is really well done. If you like, I will show a good clip. Ben Percy's really good at body horror, and I love the way Johnny Blaze transforms into Ghost Rider. That's pretty badass. Look at that. And the other character that works with him, Talia Warroad, is an interesting character as well too. Look at all that. But that was very well done. I really enjoyed Ghost Rider by Ben Percy. Next up, Phantom Road by Jeff Lemire. This was an interesting book. I'm going to continue. Excuse me. I'm going to continue with Phantom Road. This was pretty well done. It's about a trucker, and you find out he has a very troubled past, but something horrible happens, and it takes him down sort of a turn of events with this other person. But I don't want to spoil anything for you. But the ending was really great too. A lot of these books are hitting it on the end, and I guess that's the best. That's how comic books really end. You like the story, and then the end just grabs you. But Phantom Road by Jeff Lemire, I would definitely recommend that one. Breath of Shadows by Dweck. I am probably not going to continue this book. It's great art, but the story and the characters I really have no interest in, no involvement in. So I'm just simple. Just going to stop it. I have plenty of books to read, so that's a book I'm going to stop. Unbreakable Red Sonja by Jim Zub. I am really... Ooh, looking hurt. Sorry about that. I am really enjoying Unbreakable Red Sonja. This is the penultimate issue. It's going to be issue 4 or 5, and I think they're going to go back to the original story for Red Sonja, if any Red Sonja fans out there too. It's just good old-fashioned banter with Sonja and her other counterpart, Little Sonja, and they're fighting this cult, and it's good hack and slash and comedy. Everything you'd expect from our Unbreakable Red Sonja, but that's that. Now this is a new book by Cullen Bunn, and I don't really like Cullen Bunn, but I looked at the cover, I read the premise of the story, and it interested me, and I'm going to continue with it. Red Zone. It's a story about a school professor who is recruited by the CIA, and he's going undercover on a mission to recover a Russian asset who him and her had a secret past. But it has the makings of a good spy thriller. Mike Deodato Jr., great art on this book. This is a good book. I'm going to recommend this. Now, probably my book of the week, and it's definitely my book of the week. Where Monsters Lie by Kyle Starks. This book is only a 4-part miniseries, and I really hope that they continue with it, but I would understand why they would only do a 4-part miniseries. Sometimes if you go past when it should have ended, it sort of ruins the story. But it's good horror comedy, and as mentioned before from my last haul video with Where Monsters Lie, it's great. It's great campy horror comedy. It's really smartly written too. There's a lot of good one-liners by a lot of the characters, and it ends on a very suspenseful note. But that was definitely my pick of the week. I really love Where Monsters Lie by Kyle Starks, and it's by Dark Horse Comics. And those are my books of the week. Thank you very much for everyone who's been watching the videos, and I really appreciate everyone taking the time out of their busy days to view me. Please be sure to like and subscribe and share the video, and also be sure to take a look at my friends' channels. They're really great people. They do giveaways just like I do. I'm at 100. I don't even know what I'm at. I think I'm at 120 or 130, but I'm trying to reach 200. I'll do a giveaway for that as well too, but be sure to look at my friends' videos. I'll put their links in the description down below. But everyone enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you next time on New Comic Book Day next week. Have a great day, everyone.